In round 15, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 27 single crochets. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. With 1 chain stitch first, then work 27 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and work 26 more single crochets. Please finish the rest single crochets by yourself. 27 single crochets are done. Remove the marker and put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 15 is done. Stretch the loop and remove the hook. Take out some fiber fill from the kits. Tear the fiber fill to make it fluffy, and then stuff the head with fiber fill. Then let's continue crocheting. Put the hook back into the loop. And tighten the loop. In round 16, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a set of 4 single crochets, 1 increase for 5 times, then work 2 single crochets, and finally end with 1 slip stitch. With 1 chain stitch first. Then work a set of 4 single crochets, 1 increase for 5 times, work 4 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and work 3 more single crochets. Next, with 1 increase. One set is done. Work 4 single crochets and 1 increase is 1 set. Please finish 4 more sets on your own. 5 sets are done. Then work 2 single crochets. Remove the marker and put 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 16 is done. In round 17, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a set of 7 single crochets, 1 increase for 4 times. Finally end with 1 slip stitch. With 1 chain stitch first, then work 7 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and work 6 more single crochets. Seven single crochets are done. Next, with 1 increase. The first set is done. Work 7 single crochets and 1 increase is 1 set. Please finish the rest 3 sets on your own. 4 sets are done. Remove the marker and with 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 17 is done. In round 18, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 36 single crochets, finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first, then work 36 single crochets. Mark the first stitch, and continue working single crochets. Finish a total of 36 single crochets. Please finish the rest single crochets by yourself. "36 single crochets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 18 is done. In round 19, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a cycle of 11 single crochets, 1 increase for 3 times, finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first, then work 11 single crochets. Mark the first stitch and work 10 more single crochets. "11 single crochets are done. Next, work 1 increase. 1 set is done. Work 11 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. Please finish the rest through set by yourself. 3 sets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 19 is done. In round 20, start with 1 chain stitch, then work a cycle of 6 single crochets, 1 increase, 6 single crochets for 3 times, finally end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Work 6 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and work 5 more single crochets. Next, work 1 increase. Then work 6 single crochets. Six single crochets, 1 increase, and 6 single crochets are finished. 1 set is done. Please finish the rest 2 sets on your own. Work 6 single crochets, 1 increase, and 6 single crochets as 1 set. 3 sets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 20 is done.